Hello everyone, we're group 12. I'm Sherry. This is my teammates Ian, Ran, and Tong. And our research question is, what are the main determinants of spending on copyrighted content in Canada? Our presentation will follow the order of introduction, data methodology, results, and policy recommendation. Now I will let Ian to start.
Yeah. So here's research questions. But there's a question that why do we need to care about these research questions? The first reason is that the government can increase tax revenue by increasing sales. After knowing the main determinants, the government can provide some relevant policy to promote individuals to purchase copyrighted content. And the second reason is that when sales increases, the companies can gain more revenue and upgrade the industries. It's beneficial to the customers because the customers can experience better services and goods in the future. The third reason is that the piracy is usually correlated with copyright content. If most customers use piracy, the companies will lose money in sales and they will have less incentives to produce higher quality products and services in the future. It's a shame. So we need to protect the copyright. So to get more details about these questions, we will focus on the raw data.
So here's the raw data. It's from the ISET dataset 2018. And there are two important categories I want to mention here. The first group of data is our main variables. It's how many copyrighted content the people consumed in the previous 3 months. So it has 6 categories: the video game, the software, the music, the movie, the book, and the TV shows. And our which we call the characteristic variable. It includes a gender, education, household income, and age, and other related variables. So here's our model. We call it spider model. It has 2 functions. The first function, it can decide which kind of characteristic variables in this model. It can decide which variable should include in this model. And second, it could provide how this variable influence the main variable, which is spending on the copyrighted content. So the target is to determine which is the determinant of the total spending copyrighted content. So here's the result.
So in terms of result, there are 4 major determinants that will affect the copyrighted content spending, which are gender, age, education, and income. So in terms of gender, we found that women are more likely to spend on video games, which seems surprising, and softwares, music, books, and also movies. However, in terms of men, they're only more likely to spend on TV series. We are guessing one of the reasons could be women's inclination towards spending. Age is another important factor, and we found that older people are more likely to consume all categories of the spendings in the previous 3 months. However, for quantitative changes, we found that as age increases, music expenditure actually decreases, and that could be due to the preference heterogeneity. We also found high-educated groups tend to spend more on video games, music, and also ebooks. And that's probably due to they're more aware of the copyright protection due to the education they had. As for income, we found high-income groups tend to spend more on TV series, software, music, and movie. And one possible reason is that they're willing to trade for the quality assurance. Now I'll pass on to the policy recommendation.
So in Canada, there are some policies related to the copyright content, but these policies mainly focus on the protection. Few of them have the effect of encouraging the spending. So based on our analysis, we suggested some policy for the government, like do more education and give more subsidies to some specific group of people. For example, the probability of spending increase when the age and education level increase. So we suggest that we should targeting the pre-college people, students, to teach them to respect the copyright. And we believe that these policies could increase the income of artists to give them incentives to create more content and add the revenue of government to support the industrial development. That's all. Thank you.